Hi everybody, just let me know if you can hear me. This is my first ever live watch along. Just let me know. I'm not wearing headphones, so I'm still at the beginning stage of the technology, which was stressing me out all morning. And obviously the cricket as well, so it's been a bit of a tough morning for me. Just let me know if everything is working. Let's see, where's my phone? And I'm going to read some comments here now. Ooh, I sound robotic. Is the sound okay? Is there an echo? Hi ma'am, how are you? Not so great. I don't think you can be great if you only get 160 and you won the toss and you decided to bat. So, yeah. But luckily Jansen got this wicket now of Jaiswal, because Jaiswal was looking like he was about to get going. So, yes, echo is there. Do I know how to fix echo? No. Give me a second. Just wondering why there's an echo with the microphone. Last night. Is there another no ball now? Oh. Can I ask you guys a question? Would you not rather have opened the bowling with Corbin Bosch? Because I do not understand Mulder opening the bowling here. Okay guys, bear with me. Okay. Is it working now? Is the echo better? Is my echo better? Yeah, guys, this is my first live stream. Okay, just give me a moment here. Yeah, I'm also not. Oh, that's a good ball from Mulder. Yeah, look, when I saw the team this morning, there were three names for me: Rabada, Brevis, and Mutusami not being picked. Your voice is synthesized. Is it not better now? Yeah, congrats, but I'm obviously having technical difficulties, which is very me. Just let me know if the audio is a little bit better now. Maybe I can... Because I'm working from OBS. Okay. I'm just going to carry on with the game now. 22 for 1. What do you think would be a good score for India? What would be a good lead for India, I think? Because you guys, I thought with South Africa... Okay, thank you. Yeah, let's get to the game now, please. Tomorrow it'll be a bit better. It's from Road. Tomorrow it'll be better, guys. Oof, you guys are incredibly judgmental when it comes to technology. You can't be good at everything, people. 250, 275. Wow, you guys are very hopeful here. What are your thoughts? 350 is enough. 350 is a lot. Yeah, if you guys get 350, I don't know how we are going to come back from that, but I do think that South Africa, I think that we're actually a better side batting second, which is weird. Lead above 120. Yeah, look, Rabada is a huge miss. You saw how good Bumrah was. Bumrah was being Bumrah again, and then Siraj started bowling well. Did you guys answer my question? Would you not open the bowling with Bosch instead of Vian Mulder? Yeah, chat about that a little bit, guys. I saw this comment, this dwarf comment. Can you guys, because I was at the computer shop trying to get everything fixed, and I missed Temba Bavuma. What happened there, actually? To good batting wicket after first 10 overs. Yeah, but I feel like after the first 10 overs, remember how well South Africa started? When Aiden Markram and Rickleton were batting, I thought we're going to get 300 plus, 350. And then all of a sudden, the ball started doing something. Also, the ball was keeping very, very low. Already, that was in the first session, wasn't it? In the first over of Bumrah, where one of those balls actually almost rolled. So, yeah, let's see. India's playing 4 spinners. Yeah, but do you really need 4 spinners though? Isn't two spinners enough? So 4 spinners for me is quite crazy. But I mean, I guess we'll see, because now. Oh, wait a minute. So Sundar is batting at number 3. That's a big move from Gambhir. What do you guys think of Sai Sudarshan not being picked? I was quite shocked about that one. And now Sundar is batting at 3. Yeah. Well, Jansen is bowling very well. He's going to have to lift his game, especially now with Rabada not being here. Yeah, already a lot of variable bounce, and it's only day 1. It was in the first session. Yeah, so tell me what do you guys think of Sundar at 3? I mean, this is going to be a big test for him. I don't think it's very easy batting out there. Don't say sorry yet. This game is long from over. Remember, India, you guys have to bat last. Unless you get a really, really big score in this innings. Happy with this playing 11. Yeah, I did see that. It was difficult not to see that, Aman. I woke up and, yeah, my Instagram, it was quite crazy. Yeah, people sending me text messages, etc. It needs a tighter defense, Sai Sudarshan. Yeah, let's see how he plays. I mean, like I said, I would want Corbin Bosch to come in and bowl now. And the thing is, I'm very excited to see I wonder if our spinners, when are they going to come in? For me, I mentioned Maharaj is going to be absolutely key. So we're just going to have to wait and see with that. And Simon Harmer, he's somebody that people underestimate a little bit. So yeah, I'm with Vahir Shah here. I also would, I'm shocked that Muthusamy isn't playing. For me, he looked the most comfortable playing spin. His sweep shots, I mean, it was like a knife going through butter. You know, I haven't seen somebody from South Africa sweep like that in years. So for me, I would pick Muthusamy even just as a batter. But so they're saying the reason that Muthusamy is not playing is because you guys have so many left-handed batters. But I mean, now I feel like South Africa, I feel like we have too many right-handed batters, right? Because Rabada, Muthusamy, both left-handed batters and they're not playing. So now we're sitting with so many right-handed batters. And look, Siraj and Bumrah, they love bowling to right-handed batters. This was one of my main key points during, I think, Australia, or was it England now, where, you know, Australia, they've got quite a good mix of right and left-handed batters, and I thought that helped them a lot against India, having a big mix. But now here we're going full-blown right-handed batters. Proper all-rounders, yeah, I agree. Okay, so we're quite mixed here about the Washington Sundar scenario, which is interesting to me. It does give you that right-left hand combination now with KL Rahul, 3 from 24. So a bit of a circumspect start from KL. Love affair with the 80s. What do you mean? Sundar is very... Do you think India needs a wall? Can you guys believe that Tristan Stubbs is turning out to be South Africa's wall? I mean, isn't that one of the craziest things you've ever seen? Yeah, hello Abhishek. Yeah, I always think that any team, I think, needs a wall. You know, I feel like Marnus Labuschagne is probably going to walk back into the Australian side. I think he's going to play a key role. Yeah, Mutusami will be missed. That's the second person saying that my mic is having robotic sound. Maybe I just use the computer audio, guys. Maybe I just use the computer audio. How is it now? Is it a bit better? Is my sound better now? Let's see. Gill's entry point. Now the voice is much better. Okay, cool, fixed. India trailed by 136 runs. Thank you. Guys, I'll fix the mic. Yeah, why wasn't Lungi Ngidi picked? I don't know. I'm very mixed about fast bowlers in the subcontinent. Like right now, I feel like Mulder, he's not fast enough for me. You know, he bowls 129 kilometers an hour. You know, you aren't going to pick fast bowlers for India who bowls 128 kilometers an hour in India. Am I right? So this makes no sense to me. But I guess we'll see as the test match goes on, because I have been wrong before. But I just do not understand this decision. And I also feel like somebody like Andre Berger, right? I don't know why he is not even in the conversation. How the game stands now, I feel like India you guys are definitely ahead of the game. Yeah, Kutsia is injured, but Nandre Berger, yeah. For me, Nandre Berger is I would have loved to see him. I thought he was in really good form in Pakistan. But I feel like we are going to get an opportunity, maybe. I hope Rabada isn't going to be injured for the next game. That's a beautiful shot by KL Rahul, and this continues. It just, they're continuing with Vian Mulder, and I don't think this is the right decision. This is actually pissing me off a little bit now. Because you've got a new ball, you've got somebody like Corbin Bosch who can bowl 144, 145 clicks an hour, and he's not bowling. To watch soon, yeah, okay, technical capabilities. No, if KL gets in here, I feel like we are cooked. So we need to get him out yesterday. Okay, so he just hit his first boundary. Hello, how's it going, guys? How you pick your lines in a video? What do you mean, how do I pick my lines in a video? I also fear that this game is only going to last 3 days. That's also my feeling, with already the pitch deteriorating the way that it has today already. Let's just see here. Gambhir is SA coach and Rabada opening the innings. Here we go. Great striker. Okay, now they're talking about who scored the most fours. Well, fours don't really mean too much to me. Why? Yeah, I'm also waiting for Corbin to come out and bowl. It just doesn't look like a threat to me right now, Vian Mulder. So apparently Dewald Brevis has a shoulder injury, guys. Dewald Brevis has a shoulder injury. Yeah, so the reverse swing, that's when Siraj became a different bowler, I think, when the ball started reversing. He was absolutely phenomenal and he just looked unplayable, Mohammad Siraj. Which bowler do you think can get Gill? Which bowler do I think can get everyone? Kagiso Rabada, and he's not playing. I'm a big fan of Corbin Bosch. I feel like in every format he's quite potent. He should be really... Look at this Mulder speeds, guys. 129 kilometers an hour. It's just not on for me right now. Because of speed boundaries easily. Okay. Yeah. That's a good point. Perhaps the faster it comes, the faster it can go. No, definitely, yeah. Let's hope we can come back. I agree with Sean. I still think that India will have to bat last. And with Kuldeep, even Akshar, I feel like all of the spinners got the ball to turn. So I'm very excited for Maharaj. I'm very excited for Simon Harmer. Listen, please just bear with me. Technology is the thing. You know how people say, what's your biggest fear in the world? Mine is technology. Okay? Everything from sound, analytics, I've got no idea. I will try and see what the analytics is afterwards, but I'm just trying to get into this whole live streaming situation. Molded, yeah, toothless is a good word for me. Markram opening, yeah. Look, I mean, at the end of the day, you need to look at it this way, I think. So, I guess Corbin Bosch comes in for Rabada, okay? Sure. Bavuma then comes in maybe for Brevis, and so then Mulder comes in for Mutusami, which for me, I'm sorry. Jansen has been bowling really, really well though, but the thing is, bowling is all about partnership, so it's no point that the guy at the one end is bowling really well. Even Jansen, 136, like it's time to get Corbin Bosch in here. How do I rate India as opponents? India is you guys are very... I feel like you have the ability to beat any team in the world, but the question is just, like, I really thought that you had an opportunity to beat England in that series, like for you to win the whole series. And then there were always just these moments, right? I think in terms of South Africa, something that has happened quite a lot, remember that World Test Championship final? We were behind the game for almost the entirety of the match. We were so far behind that game against Australia, and then, our second batting innings was what was really, really good. So I'm not really judging this game too much, but I mean, if India go on to get a lead of 100, then I'm going to be really, really worried. Yeah, Jacob Duffy, amazing. I love Ashdeep Singh, obviously. Corbin Bosch and Xavier Bartlett. How's it going? Why so serious? Is that your name? I almost thought that was a question to me. You asking me why so serious? Okay, that's another. Yeah, Jansen is doing very, very well. He's building pressure from his end. We've got Washington Sundar now 3 from 12. So he's also having a little bit of a slow start. But what we want here's a very interesting. Last 5 tests at Eden Gardens. Pacers, 110 wickets. Spinners, 51 wickets. So South Africa having those 3 pace options. Corbin Bosch, Tertius Bosch is Corbin Bosch's father's name. He was, my dad always used to tell me a lot about Corbin's father. He was a fantastic cricket player. Maharaj Jansen. Ooh. Jeez, don't get hurt. Smack that into his ankle there. What are your guys' opinion of cricket popularity in South Africa? Football is very popular. Rugby is obviously very popular. I think cricket is it's getting more and more popular because look, people like. I mean, you like teams that win, right? So if we start winning and we start performing, then I do think that people will be more interested in. Hello, Jay Solanki. How's it going? Yeah, rugby is the most popular. It's this weekend. There's some more rugby. We had a fantastic game against France last weekend, and I really do believe that there's nobody who can beat us. For me, for India in T20 cricket, I feel like you can enter 2 teams into the World Cup, and you could possibly play in the final, right? And with South Africa, I really feel that way about rugby. I feel like we can enter 2 teams, and both of those teams can go to the final. That's how confident I actually am. No, 1,000 great books. It's been like that from the start. How annoying from a scale of 1 to 10 is the audio? Because I know that stuff annoys me as well. But the thing is, I can't quite hear myself now. Maybe tomorrow I need to use headphones. No, oh, shame. I think Rickleton, he played really, really well in Pakistan. Look, that's the thing with Bumrah. Bumrah is going to give you balls that are going to be impossible to play. I think the Rickleton ball, the Aiden Markham ball, those were absolute peaches. Main batsman, easy, I felt in the end wickets, which were given my change. Yeah. I agree. That's also for me annoying, the reviews. Look, nothing against Pakistan, but I associate Pakistan with a team who wastes reviews, and I feel like South Africa, we've been doing that a lot lately as well. Thank you, Siddharth Singh. Your passion for the game is so refreshing. Try and get a little bit, once I get my technology stuff in order. Today is your birthday. Anubhav Pandi, happy birthday. You're a Scorpio. Very fiery season happening right now, Scorpio. And compete warriors in India. Have you guys also noticed that South Africa, and I honestly think this is our weakness. This is why we are not winning World Cups, right? We are terrible starters. We do not start well. That's why in Test cricket, you can make up for that, right? You can make up for the fact that you are a slow starter. But in T20, in ODI cricket, there's just not enough time. So I don't know, what's your opinion about that? But I think that's a huge problem for South Africa, is that we just don't start well. Whether it's in T20, ODI, or Test cricket, it's always an issue. Stubbs. What's your guys' opinion on Stubbs? That's actually a good topic, because I thought his 70 in Pakistan, I thought it was absolutely amazing. I feel like players need to have different roles, right? So that was kind of his role. His role was just to stay there, and it's frustrating for bowlers as well if they can't get you out. So what's your thought on that? Hello. New subscriber, Abhishek. A lot of Abhisheks in India, guys. A lot of Abhisheks. Cricket at any level or another sport. So I played cricket in the street. Cricket was never an option for me in school. And so I loved sport. I played all kinds of sport. Then I played tennis. And tennis was like my main sport. But I always watched cricket. I was at every single Newlands Test match. And my dad would always make sure that we sit opposite the wickets so that we can see everything what's happening. Imagine sitting there and you're watching Sean Pollock, Makaya Ntini, then Morne Morkel, Dale Steyn, Vernon Philander. I played hockey, I played netball, I played football. Was actually also something I was quite good at, guys. Surprise, surprise. I was very good at football. We had this Brazilian coach in university, and I was a forward. Actually, I was playing on the left side, but I was kicking with my right foot, which is interesting.
Guys, so yeah, this morning I woke up 5 to 6. So I woke up at 5:55 and I see the 11 for South Africa and I'm thinking to myself, am I still sleeping? Because obviously you don't have Brevis there, who I thought would have been very interesting today because he could have counterattacked, right? Where I feel like our batters in the middle order, they can sometimes get a bit in their shell, a bit timid, and then the game doesn't really go anywhere. What are you talking about here now, Vahir? Who should play at 3, not 5? Are you talking about Stubbs, maybe? Yeah, I agree, but Brevis he's got a shoulder injury, guys. Ooh, interesting. Bowling attack for the T20 World Cup. Corbin Bosch, Marco Jansen. It's going to be in India. A big question mark is Tabraya Shamsi, because he's not really been in the conversation of late. And I'm a big Shamsi fan, guys. I love Shamsi, but I'm just not quite sure. Harsh Raj. Hello, and thank you so much. Hey, Queen. No, SA batsman average. Yes, I think SA is taking... Yeah, so do you know what, Harsh, you know who else spoke about this? Was Harsha Bogle. And they brought it up on the screen that none of us average in the 40s or above. But then he also mentioned, which I think is worth mentioning, is that we play a lot of our cricket in South Africa. And it's obviously really tough to bat there. But yeah, a lot of our batters as well, their overall average is maybe 35. But in the last year or two, it's gone up. Like Temba, I know, averages 58 or something in the last few years. I'm pretty sure Markram averages over 40. Rickleton has to be over 40, Dezorzi. So, I don't know if do you guys know Ashwell Prince? Some of you, did you watch Test cricket a few years ago? Do you know the guy called Ashwell Prince? Fantastic batter. He has become our batting coach, and ever since then, I do feel like our batting, it has improved. Like, I have to say, I feel like it has improved. But yes, I'm really pissed off that we are only... Because look at the crowd. Congratulations, by the way, India, for this amazing turnout. Like, it looks like an absolute spectacle at Eden Gardens, and I honestly wish that I was there as well. And tomorrow is probably going to be another full day. And then the next day, Sunday, is probably also going to be, what a vibe, what a moment. Yeah, imagine being there. That would be absolutely amazing. Bogle. Harsha Bogle. Okay, thank you very much. Harsha Bogle. Had Stubbs hit 70 plus, would have been a memorable knock. Yeah. But the issue is that I also feel like he didn't really manage the strike well at the end there. So, see there, ball. Corbin is on, guys. Corbin is on. Now let's start. See his first ball already 136 kilometers an hour. Yes, Markram scored ton. This does feel a little bit like that Newlands situation, doesn't it? With the ball keeping so low. I was thinking back on the Newlands test this morning, actually, because of how low some of these balls were. That's very rude. Look, I know people have their opinion on South Africa, but the thing is, beating Australia in a final, it's never been done, you know, and we did that. So that's another reason why I think this series is so important for us, because we do want to show the world that we can play well in the subcontinent. Your top 4 in T20 World Cup 26, do you mean like top 4 teams? Is that what you mean? 35,000, absolutely incredible. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how India, how you guys choose your venues, because you've got so many venues. And so then how do you decide which ones to pick? Because remember, you're a huge country. South Africa and Australia, we're much smaller countries compared to India. And also, you guys are a lot crazier about cricket than we are. You guys invest so much money into your cricket. Like, you don't even want to know how much money it's South Africa. I mean, it's nowhere near. Yes, for IPL Delhi Capital support. Guys, I'm hoping to come to the IPL sooner rather than later. Yes, so the issue with playing less test matches than other teams is that we just can't really afford to lose. So I feel like if we lose 3 or 4 test matches, I don't know if we can qualify. So that's the other issue, is that already we lost 1 against Pakistan. This series is looking a little bit dangerous, especially with Rabada not playing. 50 venues in India. I am a big fan of Washington Sundar, but I really would have still had Sai Sudarshan. I would have had them both. So this is quite interesting for me. And I do feel like Gambhir is giving a very short amount of time for batters to prove themselves, right? Because you had Karun Nair. He had, 5 matches? Sai Sudarshan. How many matches did he have? 4, 5, 6 matches. And now they just keep moving on to new people. So I'm happy about Sundar. I guess this is going to be a big test for him. I just wish we had Rabada here right now. Batting at 5 with that is a bit, yeah. Yeah, because traditionally, your number 5, your number 6, they need to move the game forward. So that's the other problem today with Mulder being back into the side. That means they're pushing Mulder to number 3 now, and I do think the number 3 spot should be Tristan Stubbs. So, I don't know where Ngidi is. I think... See, it's an interesting question that you make, because I feel like Ngidi would have bowled better here than Mulder maybe, but because Mulder is an all-rounder, they're going for him instead. Tests tend to happen in locations where people are generally starved of cricket. Okay, that's a very nice way of saying it. Yeah, this is the first test at Eden Gardens in 6 years, guys. 6 years, and you must know the historic background of Eden Gardens for South Africa. It was the first test match that we played in our, new era in 1991. So, here comes my boy, Kish. Come on, Maharaj. Come on, come on, come on. This is huge, guys. We need a wicket, like, right now. So the thing about SA20, and I was at the auction, and I got to be honest with you, all 6 teams look so good. They all look so damn good. It's going to be an absolutely incredible SA20. I think any one of the 6 teams, they can do it, honestly. Yes, I didn't see too much of Bosch now. Maharaj is in. Yeah, I'm starting to think that we didn't make enough runs here. This is just starting to become a little bit concerning for me. Oh, see, that one kept so low from Maharaj. See, he's bowling at the right speed as well. Do you want to know what I thought was so good from Kuldeep Yadav? Is how his speeds, right? The one is 95, then the one is 80 kilometers, then he goes at 85 kilometers. Guys, why isn't Kuldeep Yadav playing for you in every single test match? I just still can't believe he didn't play a single test match in England. Like, I cannot wrap my head around it. This guy, I will pick him everywhere, on the moon, on the sun. He's just fantastic. Long-term number 3 batter. Gil, Sai, good mates. Yeah, the GT mates, of course. I'm going to be doing something for the SA20, Sadev, but it's all hush hush for now. I will let you all know what I'm going to do, but it's quite exciting. Guys, the goal is to come to India. Just know that the goal is to come to India. So that is the big goal. That's why putting in all of these hours, putting in all of the work, the ball, copying Peaky Blinders. Okay, Blue Young, just so by the way, I started wearing this hat before. Oh, that's a cool sunglasses that AB de Villiers is wearing there. That looks very funky. I've got similar ones. I started wearing this hat before I watched Peaky Blinders, so I guess you can say I copied, but I didn't know that I was copying them. But why not copy Peaky Blinders? Peaky Blinders is awesome. Dane Patterson would have been so interesting on this wicket because he is a skiddy bowler, right? For some reason, I feel like they think that Dane cannot bowl in the subcontinent. Yeah, ABD, that is, I have very similar sunglasses to that one. Let me actually go and get it. It's 2 seconds. This is pretty cool, huh, guys? Who's doing it better, me or AB? I think these are pretty dope. They are pretty dope. Peaky Cricket Queen. Yeah, you guys are giving me a lot of name ideas here. Gambhir. I never know with Gambhir. I feel like he does a lot of really good things, and then I think to myself, I'm not 100% sure. That's a better line there from Corbin Bosch. Guys, another thing is that if we can just build a couple of dot balls here. I did a podcast last night where I said Muthusamy is going to be the man of the series. Now I wake up this morning, the guy isn't even playing. So you can imagine my feeling. Not the same though. Not the same. I think AB sunglasses cost maybe a couple $1,000 more than mine, so I think I'm doing okay. I won't say Gambhir is the best in the biz. Come on now. Our test coach has a very, very, very huge winning percentage right now. I think Temba has a 77%. Ma'am, do you know any of your friends who loves cricket? What do you mean, any of my friends who loves cricket? Extra fast bowler. Okay. If Asher is very for South Africa right now, I'm going to thank you. I'm wondering if RCB won't have a team in the SA20 very soon. Who are some of the other teams that you would like to see in the SA20? Maybe KKR, RCB. Who else would you like to see? I wonder. We've already got 6 in there. No confidence. Who are you talking about, no confidence? Are you talking about, why is your name No Confidence? Guys, I always laugh myself to death, like these names that you guys come up with. Guys, we are reigning World Test Champions. This is only day 1. Let's all relax. Under 19 Asia Cup starting today. Okay, there's just way too much cricket going on. Yeah, I was hoping that I'm going to cover some exciting test match cricket here, but I feel like since the score is so low, maybe they also feel like there is something in the pitch. KKR, yeah, I also think KKR would be quite great. So just look at Bumrah here again. Jeez, he was so good today. You just kind of wish that Rabada, then it would have felt kind of like a good competition. Already on day 1, uneven bounce, so I'm very interested to see what's going to be happening tomorrow. But as you know, number 1, don't give away cheap runs, and then number 2, hopefully that buys you a wicket. Yeah, so I feel like the guy who counter-attacks for South Africa is Dewald Brevis, and now he's got a shoulder injury. So, not ideal. Yeah, Australia, they've got a good bowling attack, but I prefer my full strength South African. You guys know how I feel about Rabada. So, is it still echoing? Guys, tomorrow I will make sure it doesn't echo. Right, but right now, I'm just not sure how to fix the echo. This program is very complex. Yeah, still right. Do that. Yeah, Keshav is also getting into his work right now. No amount of cricket is too much cricket. You must be from India. Oh, what a ball! What was that? Oh! Oh! Look at that. Yeah, turning off this. The guys, that was like touching the. That was gone. If you have opened your own stream, then close it. Hi. Hi. How do I pronounce this name? Tanishq Dev. Hi, I'm dropping Mutusami and Brevis. It's a huge blunder. So, Rabada, Brevis injured. Mutusami, yes. Like I just mentioned, I mean, for me, he I don't know. I just had a feeling he could be man of the series. You know, he was so damn good. The echo is fixed. I sure hope so. Because I just plugged something in and out. Yeah, that Rabada. Yes, I was looking forward to Rabada playing here for the last 6 months. Literally. I'm wondering if South Africa shouldn't just go spin from both ends. Bring in Simon Harmer, because it is a right-left-hand combination, batting combination. Why not just bring in both spinners? He's really putting revs onto that ball. Yeah, 20 minutes, then we're done. This, guys, I have to wake up at 4:45 every morning now to watch this. For me, Steve Smith's, I guess that question, it all depends if Joe Root makes runs in Australia, right? So that's going to be huge. Is Joe Root going to make runs in Australia? I think he is. I think the Australian newspapers, they are looking for trouble. So yeah, we will see. We will see. Without Rohit Virat, you have to perform whatever you have, results, not reasons. Yeah, true that. True that. But, you know, if you guys didn't have Bumrah today, that would have made a huge difference, right? Because Bumrah took 5 wickets. That's it, Corbin. Just like that. My only question is, what is going to happen tomorrow? Because, I mean, what, this pitch, guys, the weather isn't that hot. It's 27 degrees. So does that mean the pitch takes longer to deteriorate, to wear and tear? Is day 3 going to feel impossible to bat? Yeah. Aiden Markram's wicket, I do agree, but that was such a good ball from Bumrah. I don't think Steve Smith could have played that ball, if I'm being honest with you guys. You also shouldn't really be wasting the new ball Perth, if not, yeah. Joe Edward Root. What is your guy? I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Root is going to make runs in Australia? I think he might get a century or 2. It's just my feeling. Which cricketer? You know what's the thing about South Africa, Ayush Tripathi, is that we don't have any superstars, I think. We just have a bunch of guys all playing together. I'd say Rabada is probably a superstar, but everybody else, we're all just playing together. Don't think it would deteriorate that much. Yeah, because I mean, it's not going to be crazy hot. Yeah, this is good though. This is good, guys, because Washington is 6 of 29. Give me your opinion on this, because this is it's a bit frustrating. This 6 of 29. KL Rahul, 8 of 47. Now, I've never actually seen him bat like this before, KL Rahul. Now, Brevis is injured. He's got a shoulder injury. Pollock mentioned it this morning. He's got a shoulder injury. So he was also going to play in the white ball series against Pakistan, and then he couldn't because of his shoulder. What is this hate towards Aiden Markram? Somebody's got it out for Aiden Markram here. Leave the man alone. He scored a century in the World Test Championship final. Come on now. My ethnicity is a bit of everything. It's a bit of Dutch. It's a bit of German. It's a bit of British. And then it's also a bit of Irish. So, yeah, I'm quite a bit of I'm a mixed bag. I'm a mixed bag. Stark and Cummins, I almost said Cummins. Pat Cummins. Yeah, but when is Pat Cummins going to come in and bowl? I'm actually quite excited to see Scotty Boland. I'm a big fan of Boland. KG is injured, guys. Guys, I'm waiting for your opinion on the situation here on the TV. KL Rahul, 8 from 47 runs. What is your opinion on that? 8 from 47. They're not going anywhere. Yeah, I was just going to say, Aiden Markram. I think a lot of Sunrisers also still love Aiden Markram. Current Josh Hazelwood for South Africa. So for me, Nandre Berger is kind of a little bit like Mitch Stark. I think Rabada. And then who's like Cummins? Corbin Bosch is a similar type of bowler as Cummins. You guys wouldn't have seen that much of him because he hasn't gotten that many opportunities. I was also surprised that Corbin didn't play in the final. That was a big shock to me. What are the umpires talking about here now, guys? Is there a light issue? We still have 12 minutes left. Guys, I hate this light meter thing. I absolutely hate it. Because sometimes you're like, the light isn't that bad. Personally wanted Berger. Yeah. Look, you won't find a bigger Nandre Berger fan than this girl right here. I absolutely adore him. And I think he's getting back to the form of his life. So, yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Because I feel like if Rabada isn't going to be able to play the next game, then I would definitely want him in. Yeah, he could be more consistent. I am with you on that. Yeah, good field. Look, I thought Shubman Gill's captaincy was quite good, guys. I'm always quite, I give a lot of criticism to Gill, but I thought today he was really good. He picked the right bowlers at the right time. The field placements were very attacking. So yeah, I got to give Shubman Gill a lot of credit today. Watching sports, there's like 10 different streaming platforms and they all cost and everything is spread amongst them. Wessel. Is je Afrikaans Wessel? I always complain about Supersport, but then I hear that other people, like in Australia, for example, some of the matches they get free, some of the matches are not shown. So I'm just wondering how it actually works in Australia. India will bat only once. FMK 1933. That is a gigantic statement we're going to see. We are going to see. KL Rahul is playing for SA. I wouldn't mind. I would love to have KL in my team. So Andrik Nokia is currently, he's playing domestic cricket, the shorter format. He's taking wickets. I'm not sure what the speeds are that he's reaching, but he's slowly getting back into business. I'm not sure if he's going to make it for the T20 World Cup. But again, you know, what a player. So I guess we'll all see in the SA20, because I feel like the 11, our squad won't be announced before, you know, the SA20 is done. So I think they just don't want to lose wickets now, because this is also one of those pitches, it feels that one wicket brings 2 or 3 or 4. So let me just try and understand this now. Are we not allowed to bowl a pacer? Is there a light problem? Here comes Marco Jansen. I do think they must give Marco Jansen an overall 2. Quena could be in the mix. He could be in the mix. Guys, a lot also depends on this T20 series, right? We've got 5 T20 games against India, so a lot is going to depend on that. What is your favorite Asian T20 batsman currently? Wow, that's a difficult question. I am quite a fan of, I mean, I like a lot of players, but my absolute favorite, I'm quite a big fan of Tilak Varma. Not the best series for him. I'm the young guys, right? I'm looking at the young guys. I'm obviously a big fan of Rohit and Kohli. What are they doing here, people? There's just a lot of time being wasted. I wonder if we got Lord Bavuma. Yeah, I absolutely love Anrich Nortje. He's just, oh man, seeing him live was just one of the coolest things ever. Trent Bolt, Abhishek Sharma, yeah, I agree. He is the best T20 batsman. I have to agree with that. Is the retentions tomorrow? No, I feel like I'll do a live on this game. I think tomorrow this game is going to be on fire. What time is the IPL retentions, people? It's gotten, all of a sudden, it's gotten quite murky here. There he smashes the ball. Now you do all of that just for you to get hit by 200 runs for the day, guys. Wasting time. 5 p.m. Is it 5 p.m.? Is that Indian standard? Oof, that's so late. Okay, that's afterwards. Okay, maybe. That's so late. So that's way, it's just after the test match. Nokia goated run machine. Guys, on road pitches, anybody is a run machine. So that's also a big thing. I remember him getting smashed. After day end retention will be live. Matches free air. Oz, yeah, whereas the white ball matches are Foxtel, Kayo. Oh, pay TV subscription. Okay. We've got 5 minutes left. So are they going to give Jansen an over? I think they should. Yeah, so India, you're going at 2 runs and over. That's very interesting to me. Here comes the bloody light meter again. This is so annoying. Kalfarena, I don't know. Kalfarena is another guy who hasn't really been making big scores recently. The aura of Bavuma and Markram in India. I don't think CSK is ever going to let go of Brevis, to be honest. I think he's going to be part of Team Yellow now till the end of his career, almost like ABD played for RCB. Stubbs is the new Rahul Dravid. Yeah, okay, I think he'll take that as a huge compliment, guys. Yeah, Luandre Pretorius, yeah. The more I see of him, the more I think he's such a level-headed player. He's immensely talented. Here comes Simon Harmer for the first time. Why the hell did we wait so long to bring him in? Let's go, boy. Oh. Guys, already the pitch looks so rough. I mean, what is it going to look like end of play tomorrow? That's another question. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 12:55. Hoi, 12:55 here, guys. What is spamming messages? Another question. In South Africa, we play 6.5 hours. Why do we only play 6 hours in India? Because they assume there's going to be a lot of spin bowling. So our last session is usually 2.5 hours long. But now I'm seeing here 3 sessions, just 2 hours. So there's a half an hour that you guys, it's just not there. Shami is traded to LSG. LSG is getting some, because I feel like LSG last season, the bowling was a big issue. So if they can get a couple of good, quick bowlers, they're a serious team. With Markram, Puran, Mitch Marsh, that's some serious power right there. South Africa losing this by an innings. My one friend made that prediction. So let's see. Let's see. I'm just hoping that 1 wicket brings 2, but I don't think that anything is going to be happening today, to be honest. Ball Lacquer is still holding off 15, so Seam is a good option than Harmer. But I don't think oh, did you see that? Nah, he's getting the ball to turn. Oh, my hat. Guys, I feel like if India bat like this, there's going to be a ball with their name on. For example, like that. That was beautiful. That was a peach. Or get rid of that ball altogether. Yeah, but Harmer is a good batter, but he's definitely more known for his bowling. That's for sure. No, I'm so used to South Africa starting like this. They never start well, like never. That's it's beautiful image there of the sun. Now there's another light problem. Guys, 3 minutes, I think, 2 minutes. I like LSG. I think it's a good team. I watch the IPL and I have my teams that I support. I do like my South African players. But yeah, obviously the players move around a lot. Oy, come now. See, this is actually what I wanted to see. I wanted to see both of our spinners bowling together because I feel like the seamers have been giving away runs. They've been giving away cheap runs. And if we can just pile on the pressure here. Oh, that's good. That is very, very good. Yeah, and we desperately need 3 wickets in the morning. Hello. Hi, Ali's Pagalpanti. Harmer is not harming. That's only 1 over, man. He's only bowled 1 over. He needs to get into rhythm. Oh! Wah, that's missing. See, 80 kilometers an hour. It makes such a difference. Yo. Came to South Africa during summer to watch the break. What did you find? Cape Town is a place I would recommend for everybody. Tequila. Is tequila a thing in Australia? And what in India? Old monk Kakanga, huh? That's what my one friend told me. Ravi Shastri. He's big on the old monk. Sir Maharaj is also Indian from Durban, South Africa. Muthusamy is also an Indian from Durban, South Africa. Oh, that New Zealand spinner who was so good last year, Patel. I mean, Rachin Ravindra. How does that make you guys feel? Although Maharaj is born and bred South African, Muthusamy is born and bred South African. Okay, yeah. But see, now you got to stop that single. We shouldn't have given him a single there. Guys, I feel like these umpires are not in the mood. That's it. That's it, guys. A controversy. I don't know if it was a controversy. Only for MSD. Stumps today. Yeah, I mean, I think definitely the day belongs to India. Yeah, South Africa will need to come up with, I don't know necessarily better plans, but yeah. Again, you're looking at like how many weapons India have in the bowling attack and then how many South Africa has. The time here in South Africa is 1 p.m. after India. I have noticed that, yes. Okay, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. I'll try and fix my sound. Yeah, 77 overs and a majority of it is spin bowling. Yeah, that is just not. People pay money to come out here and watch this. So yeah, I definitely agree with you. The only positive I feel that we can take is the fact that you guys didn't run away with the scoring. But other than that, we need to take wickets. No, I was not impressed with the batting today. I will say that. Guys, I'm going to be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow a bit of the second session and a bit of the third session, or maybe the morning is very early. That's like 6 a.m. in South Africa. Semi-final World Cup 2023. All Indians play a name for their, you should be proud of India. I thought they were really, really good. A lot of South Africans in our eastern suburbs too. Beautiful community. The South Africans do love Australia. I got to tell you, they love moving to Australia because the culture and everything is quite similar, and the weather. Okay, Ravi Singh. I think what it comes down to is that with social media nowadays, people think that, I think, for example, if I do something, or let's say I say something and people don't like it, you don't just hate a person because of one thing. You love a person, but you don't have to agree with everything a person does, right? I know that people don't always agree with me, and that's fine, but you don't hate a person because of one thing. If I'm making sense here. Does that make sense? You can love somebody and disagree with them, right? Because I think we're human beings. We're complex. So I think that's all I'm going to say about that. Beautiful inside, outside. Thank you, Sridhar. Guys, I have a meeting now. I am going to make a video for YouTube as well, just discussing what I thought of the day. And then I will send out another poster because tomorrow I'll be back and my sound will be fixed. Okay, I did tell you that technology is a fear of mine. So see you guys tomorrow, and well done to India for today.